if I can get this a little bit a better angle and brighten it up a little bit more. Just a little bit. Just didn't work things out the way it needed to. That is extremely bright, so hopefully you guys can see me, because I certainly would have a problem seeing you if this was real classroom. Shut that door a tad bit more. I do apologize. I am getting it together. Let's see. That may still be too bright. Now I gotta grab my coffee. We're getting there, guys. I try to get this stuff done as quick as I can in the limited amount of time frame that I do have. Yeah, that's a good cup of joe. How have you all been? I'm gonna show you my wind chime. Isn't it pretty? It only cost me $1. A lot of stuff. Look at me. A lot of stuff has been going on since the last time I talked to you guys. Like so many things. I briefly mentioned being harassed by a bunch of rude teenagers. My phone was briefly snatched up. I was able to retrieve it. Hopefully everything is okay with my phone. That weirdo bizarre incident where my sister came over and got books from this said library that I like to call it my little library here. Thought that was a little weird. You know, just little weird things like that. Had a awesome kick-ass conference yesterday with I started a room in Instagram and just left the link up and invited so many people. And they were just able to come in whenever. And then we ended up being me and Kel for a while. And then all of a sudden, Esther showed up. And I thought that was super cool. So maybe next time we'll actually be able to get that recorded to where we can all put that up. Because it was really, really fun. It really made my day. It actually made probably my whole week. So I just want to say thank you to Good Vibes Delivery, Esther Joy on YouTube. And also to Kaylin, K30 I think it is, on Instagram, and he's also on YouTube as well, but his channel doesn't have any content. He just happens to be one of Daisy's subscribers and mine, and we're both members of Daisy's channel, so really cool dude, super sweet daughter, awesome family tribe that we're all a part of here, so yeah. So, me and Juicy haven't talked as much lately. I don't really know what's going on with him because of that. It's caused issues with me and Mitesh because Mitesh has got I feel like Steve. Those are my token airplanes flying by, and it's always when I'm recording. It never fails. Always. Oh, look at this dress. Super cute. Got it at freaking that same consignment shop that I get all the time for like $4, and it's a Banana Republic. So if you're seriously, and I mean seriously, interested in seeing me model these clothes, these vintage clothes that I bought, because I'm going to start reselling them, please leave like comments below or on my Instagram, because I really need to get rid of them. And I do have PayPal, so you could do it like that. That'd be cool. I'll leave all that description below. Don't forget to check out Blessed by You Boutique on Facebook, which is page there where they sell bows and shorts and stuff like that, for bows for girls, shorts for little boys. Also, Isabella is like a promoter of the bows for them, so it helps out. It helps her granny out. It helps her out. Anything that her granny can do to help her, she's about it. So, oh, by the way, Grim and Willow are silently observing over here in the back. If you can't see them, hopefully you can see them. Grim and Willow, say hi, guys. Okay, we have to. Hello, everyone. They're so chipper. They're always so fucking chipper, aren't they? You gotta love them, though. Gotta love them. And I've just about come to the conclusion that any dude that tries to approach me in my life probably hadn't thought that very, very far past his face at all. And those that do try to come into my life and are brave enough to try to stick around for any length of time, I do appreciate that. I appreciate you trying to take the time to understand me, even if you weren't able to, get through all that, because I am difficult. I get that. Well, what it is, I get that I could be difficult for other people based on the fact that they have a much different thought process than what I have, so still working on that. Trying not to work on being vocal about stuff. Sometimes it's best not to be vocal at all. Sometimes that's the only option you have. Violence is usually never the option, so I do not recommend or condone that. It's really weird. It's really weird stuff going on still these days. But I think we're going to get through it. I really do. I think we're going to be able to get past all that. And hopefully we'll come out relatively unscathed. At least that's the plan. So, yeah. That's what's kind of been going on. I'm feeling like I'm left something out, but I don't think I've really left anything out. I'm going to keep my fingers crossed, and hopefully the universe will work out a way for me to be able to move to this really tiny, it's not like a tiny house, but a small little old house, not too far from here, but it would be a good way for me to be able to focus more on this and not have any like outside interference. It's just the guy that I'd have to pay rent to is a little creepy, and I'm not so sure if I want to get into a mess where he even tries that, because it's just going to ruin the whole entire dynamic of everything, and I don't want to do that. So I've also thought about a lot of things. Some of them I'm not quite ready to talk about here, because it is such a poor, damn it, I still can't talk today, huh? It's such a foreign thing in our, in our policies and progress, but, sorry, I'm so sorry, guys, it's itching really, really bad. Can you help me? What do you want me to do? It's itching. I think I heard tips shut back too, which means I'm just gonna get off here in a minute if that's the case, but hopefully. I was wanting to show you guys a little bit of the artwork. If you can see it, it's back here in the background behind me. I'll try to turn this up just a little bit more brighter so you guys can see. Is that better? Yeah, that's a lot better. So you can see this piece. I don't really know how I got that. You've seen that one before. It's one of my favorite ones. Of course, Brooks. It's that one that's way over there. Some of my elemental pieces are still packed away. So let me grab this box. And show you some of the ones that I haven't really talked about before. Let's start back here in the back and see what magic we pull out first. This was, it was called Once Upon a Time I Was Red. and you can tell by the back of it because it was completely red. But I covered it, and now I made these little and sorry for the glare, it's because of the, for one, the ring light and the shininess of that varnish, which turned out really good. If you want to get it up close, whoops, a minute, I should give it up close of all those different colors. Kind of a little sideways for you there. So yeah, there's that one. This one is called Duality, the nature and force of all things. Not sure why that's called that, because it looks like it's been covered up. And it is actually one that says good vibes. And it glows in the dark. So, that was kind of strange to find that one in there. Then you can tell some of my earlier on ones where I'm still working out how I need to be coating my varnish and try not to get texture in there and stuff. This one is called Tree Ring number 3, so that must have been my third attempt at the tree ring. If you do want to buy any of these, if you see any that you're interested in, I'll leave the link for the email you can contact me at, and we'll negotiate the prices there. As long as it's inside the U.S. I mean, shipping is a little bit more when you go international, but this one is going to have a major glare because of the all the different that high gloss varnish that I use. But you can see some of that cell action up there. The lighting, however, is not showing me that this is a gray and red wash like type of color. It's very pretty, very, very pretty in the light. This was another one that doesn't have a name, it just has the signature Emma stamp. It doesn't even have a date, so it would assume goes with this one right here, which also does not have nothing but that signature stamp. So these two would be like little twinsies that you could go together if you wanted to purchase those like that. And also, this one is not for sale, but I figured I'd show with you. It's called a Dirty Flip Cup with milk paint finishing oil, just like a splash in it when I mixed it, which is what caused some of this cool oily shine, even though it doesn't feel that way on the outside. And the varnish did stick. If you look, there's a lot of cool stuff going on in there. So let me know what you think about that, but that one is not for sale. This one is from January of 2020, so this is before the pandemic. It's just a lot of fun little colors. And if you know someone that's good at embellishing these kinds of things, then that would probably be something you would be interested in. So, when I first got started, Olga with Smart Art Challenge, or Smart Art Materials, was doing this fire and ice, the hot and cold stuff. So I have some orange and blue pieces that are me trying to nail that trick down. This is the one we call the Green Meanie, or Jaded Faded but Not Sedated. And that's back from 2009. Look at that varnish. Very, very nice finish. Lots of different greens in it, different shades of green. Let's see, there are a couple pieces that are not going to show because they are not finished and they are being made for somebody else. So, with that being said, it looks like that is the end of that, of those little things. And I have these little smaller pieces right here, which are very, very early on pieces. And if you were really interested in this and wanted this, if you just wanted to pay shipping, I would probably just ship you those because they're so small. So, remember, that's the ones we showed this week. And then, of course, this back here usually be the ones that are not for sale, as well as the ones that are in my other area over there. So, any of them that are for sale, I will let you know when I'm showing you those. Be like, those are the ones that are for sale this week. I had not made my decision as to whether or not I would like to do commissioned pieces, on the count that I'm not so good at like the drawing aspect. But I do know I do have friends that are artists that are good at that. So if that's something you might be interested in, then I'll leave the link. Of course, you can always email me like that. And so there's that. So that's also something I do. I want to do with you guys the same thing, show my art, so you guys know. That's kind of what I do. Also do the book thing. And let's see if I have none of those are for sale over here, because they absolutely are. So I couldn't feel bad about somebody else's things like that. So that's basically it. All of the rest of them, you've seen all the other ones, so.
Go out and see how they feel.
They feel good right now, but I'll keep. They feel great, man. This feels awesome. I appreciate it.
His time shit up.
Not want that the human race
That was really
knows
weird.
too much about the past.